Hi there and good morning. I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm having a good day. I love the rain. It's nice. I'm not so happy about the storms that people are losing their homes and stuff in the States, but that's out of my control. I don't control the weather. I'm sitting here. I've picked a card. I picked 3 cards actually, and they were for myself, but I think they apply to a majority of people. The first card I chose is called Teaching and Learning, and it's Archangel Zadkiel. And it's keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. So you probably just heard that machine going off. That's my washing machine. And a little lesson about mental triggers. The boat I lived on was a 58-foot seiner, so we had a generator on there, and we would have to use it to charge up batteries or when we had showers or whatever. So I just clued in that I keep the washing machine around because it reminds me of that damn boat, I remember the person I got involved with. It was his boat, but I fell in love with the boat before I ever fell in love with him. And that's a weird metaphor. I loved being on the boat. It was freaking amazing. All the good parts are the memories I'm holding on to, because who doesn't want to hold on to good memories? But you got to remember something. Even when we access good memories, it can trigger bad memories because the memories play out in your mind like a little movie. So, and the good days leading up to the bad days is what hurts the most, right? So I hope you can learn something from me. If I come up with ideas that I figure might help somebody, I'm gonna share them. Another thing is, I was reading, it was one of the Psalm chapters, and then Ezekiel chapter, and the conflicting messages they're sending. In Psalms they're talking about that the souls live on. That's like the metaphor with Jesus, right? He died and then he resurrected and he still lives, right? And then Ezekiel says that no, the souls die and they go back to him. Well, that's a conflicting statement in the same Bible. So how are people going to understand the messages in the Bible unless, they have the analytical side to cross-reference and do the research and remember that the Bible was written by a man and not by God. So the man's interpretation of what God's message was, in that state and time, with the language that they had back then, who knows what they were interpreting, So the God that is with me and the God that I believe in is a loving God, and you can be asked for forgiveness for your sins and stuff through Jesus, and they'll grant them, but there are certain things that they don't put up with, and murder and pedophilia and just being an evil person that goes around causing harm. If they're not asking for forgiveness, I pray for them. I'm praying for them to see and find it in their hearts to do good, just for the people around them. If they don't like a person, let the person go. Who gives two shits, right? Like, don't spend your life hating somebody who means nothing to you. They're taking up space in your head. So that's what I'm doing. I'm letting everything go. And I'm not going to be the glue in my family that's holding things together. It's not my job. My grandmother tried that job. My mother tried that job. And there was no success in either one of them, So I'm not being the glue anymore. And everybody's on their own. You're all old enough to make your own choices. And those choices have repercussions. And, yeah, if you hate somebody, let them go. Because they're not doing you any good, obviously. I'm not doing you any good, so let me go and move on. Okay? Love you. God bless.